What is up, everybody? We are back with War number 2. This one was quite a fun one, I will say. Actually, I literally just did it like 30 seconds ago at the time of making this. So, yeah, that was awesome. My team is Silk, Jessica Drew, aka Spider-Woman, and Shang-Chi. What a goated lineup. Another team of full rank 4s. Except unlike last war, we got Shang over Guardian. So, up first, Path 4, Section 1. We've got this Jessica, who I will be using Shang for, obviously. The plan is simple. Just keep up my cleanses. Keep my cleanse up before she specials. That way I cleanse all of the... I forgot the name of the debuff, Petrifies. So I never get my healing reversed, and I never get inverted controls. Yeah, basically, I just don't have to turn off willpower, which is great, because she won't get debuffs on me. Like here, you will see I'm just like, waiting for her to throw it. She did. You can see we got inverted controls for the first hit, which is why I always block it. I'm pretty practiced with Jessica getting perfect blocks. I was a little off my game at the start, so I didn't get all of them, but I got a couple there, which helped my damage. Unfortunately, this didn't kill her, so... I just had a hard hold block, so she didn't throw SB2. If she did, it would have been fine. I was prepared to dex it, reverse controlled, but better safe than sorry. Now we got iDoom here. And I'll be honest, I don't really like... This node feels like nothing to me. Which it honestly was like a little stronger than I gave it credit for, at least the suppressions. I thought you have a big window to intercept, but you really don't. Like the suppressions kick in pretty fast, so we get the intercept there. Here I'm like, okay, don't let him throw SP1 just because I'd rather push him SP2s, and I'm like, oh, the evade timer is already up, but it's not a big deal. Because I did the math, I think you can only have a max of 2 suppressions on you, just with how long it takes the new one to come in and how quick they expire. There I went for the intercept, didn't work out. That's all good. Each suppression is only 10%, so barely hindering my damage. And yeah, I didn't throw on power backs for this because I have a lot of back and forth between Shang and Silk and whatever, so I don't want to waste like 5 power back boosts, especially for this nothing fight. So here, yeah, I'm literally just chunking him down with basics. I didn't go for the SP3 rotation. Not really a real reason why. I just, I will just get special locked when he hits 15%. So here, I did get special locked, but I'm reversing his regen. So he pretty much killed himself, which is always fun. I gotta get my Silk to Sig 200. I've been saving stones for Spider-Woman in case I dupe her. But if it goes for a long time without duping her, I might just get my Silk to 200, because I think she's at like 170 right now. Anyways, all that yapping aside, here I'm just mapping out what gray boosts I'm going to be using. And yeah, I was just like, invul for this. I'm pretty sure I invul for this. No real reason. It's just like, it's just an extra safety net in case I push him to, if I need to push him to SP3, which there's literally no reason I would need to. It's just... Second war back, I just want to be as safe as possible. There's a reason I had 9 invuls going into the season. It's so that I could use them on these early wars. Anyways, yeah, plan is simple. I have a rotation for this fight. I usually just copy and paste every time. You see, he is already at 66%. If he throws a special, it literally doesn't matter. But, I mean, here, like, he's just dancing around. I'm not taking the bait. Like, I'm just going to hold my block. Not let him special. You can see he's doing a little bit of damage to me with that taunt, but no biggie. I get the Fury from the node before going for my SP2. Absolutely torches him. Up next, we have another classic. Dust on 31. I mean, hey. Our good old pal Dust on 31. Obviously going to be using Silk. I'm thinking here, do I invul? Do I keep the invul or do I PS1? Because I need to use another PS1 and then another invul, so I'd have to use 2 more boosts after this, but I was like, again, let's just overspend, it's okay. Let's be extremely safe while I get back into the groove of normal war. So I popped the invul, or I mean, I switched the PS1. After this, I'm going to have to switch back to an invul, back to a PS1, and back to an invul. So that's always great. And here she's unblockable, but that's not a big deal. Yeah, I think I'm just, baiting out her dash for an intercept, which I get. I don't go for the stand up there. Good choice, because she already had one dust on me, so I would have gotten to, or one sand on me, and I didn't want to get close to Sandstorm. There, I went for it, just because, I don't know, I guess I just want to finish the fight, but doesn't really matter. I'm at an SP3, so that's basically the point in the fight with Silk where you've won. And yeah, a classic matchup. I think I took her on this node like 10 times, maybe 11 times last season, so I have no problem going back to my comfort fights, like Void and Dust, all good there. I believe this was a no damage taken fight too. We'll see. Yep, no damage taken. Clean. Up next, we have Shocker on 38, which I will be using Shang-Chi for. He's great for Shocker for a few reasons. One, he can heavy counter him, which is always great. Two, he has the unblockable on his medium, light, medium. I will be doing that for one, if I need free openings when he's debuff immune. And two, before my SP2, so he can't auto-block it, and I don't have to manage his little charges at all. I never have to get his unblockable, or his auto-block off, never have to get rid of his unblockable dash. Totally fine. And then my medium, light, medium into his block inflicts a long enough stun for me to heavy him, so that's how I will be knocking him down. With all that being said, I did use an invul. The reason is, the only way I can really die here is if he puts me in like an insane cycle. Like if he just catches me on a dash back, stuns me, SP2, like just give me a whole ordeal of stuff. So I just popped an invul in case. There you can see I was trying to block beta heavy, but he was being very stingy with it. So I was like, alright, screw it. We're not doing that anymore. I'm not taking the block damage. I think from here on out, I just used my Wushu strikes to get my openings there. I backed up because I thought I was unblockable, but I just ran out, so I was caught a little off guard. So I just dashed back. I was like, oh, okay. There, get a perfect dodge, which is great. A little more damage. Unblockable into SP2. There goes all his HP. Now just kill him with basics, pretty much. Finish him off with some basics. He gets a protection back, which is not a big deal. Just keep betting his SP1. He can sit at 100 charges all he wants. Here he's not backing up, so I'm just like, bro, relax. He randomly threw a heavy, so okay, if you say so. And yeah, he's pretty much dead here. I think, yeah, relic. And then I do medium, light, medium. Oh, he's at 1%, man. But at this point, the fight's over, so I just didn't even try to punish his SP1. I never do it unless it's like, I don't know, like life or death, because I'm not consistent. I don't think it's a consistent punish in general, so I just don't bother. Up next, our good old friend Arcade on 40. You already know. I don't know why I selected Spider-Woman there. She is a goat, but Silk is the absolute queen for this fight. And yeah, I pop another PS1, so I'm at 3. I'll have to buy one of those right after I'm done with this. So I go back to 4. And yeah, not much to be said here. Talked about it in the last one, my strategy. When I'm dashing into his SP1, do medium, light, heavy. Or sorry, just medium, light instead of just a medium. Here I think I bet it's SP1. I do medium, light. Great. Here I am in his little stun thingy, which pretty sure if he holds heavy, he stuns me, so I just back up out of it. I'm getting close to the cloud, so I get one of his tokens on me. Not a problem at all. As long as he doesn't get 3, I am absolutely chilling. I got to my SP3. The fight is concluded. I just need to go for my little series of combos here. Man, Silk is something else. She's probably my favorite champ to play in War, just because you just do things, man, and it works out. Like, there we go. She takes so many random fights. It's great. And yeah, now for the big bad boss himself, Zola. I will be using Spider-Woman. You could probably guess. I've brought her on the team and have done 0 fights with her so far, so she was being saved for something big. I think I pop an invul here. I pop an invul just because I'd say, like, just because, just in case, like, on a boss, you don't want to take hits and get chunked down. And also, you never know when you mess up an SB1 dex against Zola. It's rare that you get hit by it, but it's not impossible. And also his heavy attack, shout out Grass, he hit me up with attack. As long as you heavy counter it after his first medium or his first light, so as long as he doesn't throw a second light attack, you're fine. But in the rare case that some weird spacing things happen, I just want to have the invul in case. Cool thing about Zola here is because of his kit, I believe the Energize does nothing for him, like the boss node Energize. So it's literally just his own Energizes giving him more power. If they could stack on top of each other, this would actually be a menace of a placement. Right there, gets stuck in the block animation. That happens to me a fair bit with Zola. It's just weird on his SP1, but it's not a big deal. Here, I dex the first of his SP2 to get the refresh on my Furies. You saw, I think that just did like 25% of his health. No, maybe not 25%, but it did a lot. And yeah, I got caught with the block thing again, but it's all good. It's not a big deal. Yeah, I'm just gonna spam that cycle. SP2, SP1. There, get the evade on the last hit, which was nice. The reason I'm not doing 2 SP1s is because this isn't a path fight. I cannot nuke it, so I want to have my Furies up for the next cycle. I don't want to be at 0 Furies and just like cash all my Furies in for damage and then have to restart. It's just slower overall. So yeah, I mean, you can see I'm not playing this perfect by any sense of the imagination. Like, getting, not always dexing his SP1, but it's not a huge deal. Here, I think I wanted to SP1 him, but he was getting too close to his SP3, so I didn't. Here, I think I go for the dash back SP1. I'm going to try to refresh my Furies off the first hit of his SP2 here, but I don't think I get it. Yeah, I don't, so I go in here and I dex that hit, which was a little fancy. I was happy about that one. I did practice dexing like different hits of his SP2. I wasn't very consistent with it, so it was not like my plan, but it was something where I'll attempt it because it's not something you can get punished for when you're like that far away from him. And yeah, he's pretty much cooked here. I think I SP1 even without my retribution, because I'm like, oh, he's at 11%. It'll kill. It left him at 1%. All good though. Him a little 2-piece, and bam, he's dead. 2-minute 46. I lost a lot of health, but it's kind of unavoidable when you're baiting his SP2s over and over again, and you're taking blocked hits, so it's totally fine. Awesome war fights. Happy I got to fight the boss. Thank you all. I will be back soon with War 3.